It's time for another bit of retro. Welcome back to Scotty's Movies, and yeah, it's another episode today of retro TV reviews. So this is a series where I just watch 4 episodes of various TV shows. Could be from the 80s, could be from the 70s, could be from the 90s, could be animated, live action, anything. And this week I'm going to be watching 4 animated shows from I think from the 80s. Yeah, so what have I been watching? So yeah, first up, I watched an episode of The Real Ghostbusters. Yeah, The Real Ghostbusters is a series that I watched a little bit when I was younger. I don't remember a lot about it. Obviously, I was a big Ghostbusters fan, but never got into this probably as much as I should have done. But yeah, this is the complete first season I've got. But yeah, so I watched an episode anyway. It's been a long time since I've seen this. And yeah, I watched season 1, obviously, episode 7, which is called Mr. Sandman Dream Me a Dream. Yeah, basically this story was about the villain is basically the Sandman. I'll show you a picture of him here. And basically, yeah, he puts people to sleep and makes sort of the dreams and like a reality. And in this episode, he shows a few examples of this. You see like a mailman dreaming about the mail and stuff like that. And he does actually ultimately just want sort of peace and quiet. But obviously he's a ghost, so they have to take him out. And yeah, ultimately all the Ghostbusters actually, but one actually gets sent to put to sleep in this. And yes, we lose Ray, who was I think he was dreaming about the Easter Bunny or something. It was strange. And obviously Peter, I can't remember what he was dreaming about, and ultimately Egon as well. And we're left with Winston, who's not really the scientific Ghostbuster, and he has to figure out a way to stop the Sandman. He gets a bit of help briefly from Janine as well, who kind of basically puts on the proton pack in it and helps him out to sort of defeat the Sandman. And yeah, it was quite a good, quite funny episode. I've forgotten sort of just what the animation's like on this, and it's some weird things in it. There really is, and this was no different. Well, it was a fun episode, and yeah, I'll have to check out some more episodes on this. Like I say, it's real retro for me. That I've probably the first episode I've seen since it aired, and but I did enjoy it. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So that's Real Ghostbusters. Coming up next, I watched an episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, this was from season 2, and the episode was called Return of the Shredder. Yeah, I much like sort of the Ghostbusters. I did watch this when I was younger, but it was probably as I was getting a bit older. Or rather, it's obviously a fantastic animated series. This is what's this? The complete. Well, it's a complete series is 1 and 2 plus 4 bonus episodes. This particular set, and yeah, what was the episode about? So yeah, Shredder's basically in Dimension X with Krang and Bebop and Rocksteady and all of them, and he's sent back to Earth to obviously get the Turtles again. But Krang don't give him any help after his last failure sort of thing. So he decides to hire a sort of a group of thugs to try and frame the Turtles. And he calls these thugs, basically like dressed up like turtles, the Crooked Turtle Gang. There's a bit of a clue in the name there for the police, but never mind. And yeah, they sort of go robbing banks and things like that. and sort of making the Turtles look bad. And you've also got Baxter Stockman in there as well. He's got a machine called, I think it's called the Ratcatcher, and he's obviously trying to get Splinter. And yeah, it was kind of like a classic Turtles episode. Really, it was fun. Starts out the Turtles are in a supermarket doing the shopping. It makes me laugh because they're in disguise, and then there's some guys trying to rob the place, and they burst out of the trench coats and that, and it's just like normal Turtles, completely disregarding the disguise. But never mind. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I always enjoyed the Turtles when they used to watch it. It's got an iconic theme tune, as do obviously all these shows, Ghostbusters as well, obviously. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. So yeah, that is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So coming up next, I watched an episode of Thundercats. Yeah, this episode was from season 1, episode 17, and it was called All That Glitters. What was this one about? So yeah, in this one, Lion-O, who's obviously the leader of Thundercats, is tricked by Mumm-Ra, obviously the big baddie. She's kind of like a troll, and he tricks him into attacking what he doesn't know at the time is like a fellow with Thundercat and Tigra. And in doing so, he actually breaks the Sword of Omens. And to fix it, he's got a sort of a Genesis volcano, where ultimately the Thundercats are fighting something called the Inflamer, who's like a creature in the volcano. And that's generally it, really. You don't really see Mumm-Ra again, which is a bit weird. He sort of does his damage, and that's it. But it was alright. Thundercats is a funny show. And again, I used to watch it in the 80s growing up. Don't think he had the love for it that I had for maybe something like He-Man, which is going to be coming up next, or something like that. But I did used to like it, and it was good fun to rewatch an episode of Thundercats all these years on. So yeah, that was Thundercats. Coming up next is the aforementioned He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Obviously, you've got the complete series here. If you've watched this channel for a while, you know I was after picking this up for a while. I've got a complete She-Ra as well. So yeah, so we've got He-Man there. So I watched an episode called Here, There, Skeletors Everywhere from season 2. What happens in this one? So yeah, we've got Man-at-Arms making invents like a duplicating machine. That kind of whatever you put in it makes things makes another copy of everything, but it's smaller. He's not quite perfected it. So you can put a big rock in it, and when it gets duplicated, there's a smaller rock there as well. But Skeletor sort of sees this machine and wants to steal it to make he does steal it to make an army of Skeletoids, as he calls them, to take over the royal palace. And it's just a picture here that there's Skeletor with his Skeletoids, and and that's generally it, really. And obviously He-Man's trying to stop him. You've also got in there some royal visitors to the palace at the time. Someone called Jova and his sort of family. And I'm going to insert a picture of them here. They look like gummy bears or something. I don't know. It's very strange. And they sort of need the help of the king to get a precious mineral that they need. And I can't remember if Skeletor stolen that as well. I forget now, but they were just like teddy bears. It was a bit strange. But obviously He-Man helps them out as well. You did also have in this, noticed a few characters, because this was a later episode, obviously season 2, episode 51. So there was a few characters in there that I remember the toys of these, but I don't remember ever seeing these in the cartoon. And we had characters like Mechaneck and also Mossman. and also one of Skeletor's goons was Whiplash. So yeah, I've not seen them in animated form before, but yeah, that was quite interesting. And yeah, it was a standard He-Man episode. It was quite fun. He turns to He-Man from Prince Adam disguised probably a couple of times in this. Obviously when needed, and yeah, it was all right. Incidentally, what they had to do to stop the army of Skeletoids was basically destroy the machine. And when he destroyed the machine, all the others sort of duplicate things disappear. So yeah, that's all he had to do. But yeah, it was a fun episode, and yeah, I don't know what else to say about it really. But yeah, that was He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, and yeah, that is the 4 shows I watched this week. So we had Real Ghostbusters. We got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We had some Thundercats, and of course we had some He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. And yeah, so comment down below if you used to watch all these growing up, and probably if one of these was one of your favourites. Yeah, which one do you prefer? And have you got any fond memories of them? Yeah, don't forget to like and share and subscribe. And I'll see you soon for some more retro reviews. Bye, guys.